Good day, I am William Theo, and this is PTV News Now. The Senate approved the proposed 5.768 trillion peso 2024 national budget on third and final reading on Tuesday afternoon. 21 senators voted to approve the proposed budget, while there is no who voted against it and only one who abstained. The General Appropriations Bill was hurdled on second and third reading on the same day, as this was certified as urgent. Now that both houses of Congress have approved the GAB, it is now expected to be tackled in the Bicameral Conference Committee. The Senate named their BICAM team, which is spearheaded by Senator Sonny Angara. Meanwhile, Israel and Hamas have agreed to a two-day ceasefire extension Monday for the release of more captives, according to mediator Qatar. Hamas has released dozens of children during a four-day ceasefire, while Israel set free Palestinian prisoners. VOA's Linda Gradstein has the report.
It seemed an entire nation held its breath while waiting for Hamas to free the Israeli children it held hostage. Many Israelis cried as they watched each hostage release over the past few days. On Monday, mediator Qatar announced that Israel and Hamas agreed to extend a ceasefire for 2 more days, raising hopes among Israelis that more people, including children that Hamas had taken hostage on October 7th, would be released. Ohad Mundar, a thin boy who likes to play with Rubik's Cubes, turned 9 while being held captive by Hamas with his mother, Karen. He was reunited with his father in the hospital. His cousin, Meirav Raviv, says that Ohad has lost weight but seems healthy and happy to belatedly celebrate his 9th birthday with his friends at the hospital.
But they were talking and laughing and like normal kids. It wasn't that easy for him, but Karen said that he behaved very nice. There were times that he was crying, and also when he came back, I mean, the tears when he saw a sensitive movie or something that someone told him something. So it was emotional, but I hope he will get back to normal as soon as possible.
Israel says Hamas captured 40 children out of a total of 240 hostages. An official from Qatar said that 10 of the children are under the control of other militant groups and that it is not clear if Hamas can find them. The freed children will have to work through the trauma of their ordeal, psychiatrists say. Some, like 4-year-old Abigail Idan, saw their parents killed. Her father was holding her when a Hamas militant shot him.
The condition is not normal. There are different reactions. One will cry, another will speak about different things. One will wet his bed, another will be afraid to go out from the safe room, because that's the only safe place, or another won't agree to go into the safe room because the memories of the safe room are the memories of death and danger.
As part of the ceasefire deal, Israel released 3 Palestinian prisoners, all women or minors, for every hostage who was freed. Among the released prisoners was Fatima Shaheen, convicted of trying to stab an Israeli settler.
We are happy that she was released, but only slightly so, because we cannot ignore the dire conditions in Gaza, where thousands have been killed. It is not suitable for us to be happy at this time.
The Israeli families say that the reunions with their children released from Hamas captivity are bittersweet because there are still so many remaining hostages. They say they will not rest until every family is reunited. Linda Gradstein, VOA News, Jerusalem.
Hundreds of rescue workers were scouring the hillside after a domestic flight crashed in Pokhara in Nepal, killing at least 68 people. The Yeti Airlines flight was carrying 72 people from Kathmandu. The plane had made contact with the airport from Seti Gorge after it crashed. Local TV showed rescue workers scrambling around broken sections of the aircraft. Patches of the ground near the crash site were scorched with licks of flame still visible. The Civil Aviation Authority said it was the worst air crash in 3 decades in the small Himalayas Malayan nation. It is Nepal's deadliest since 1992 when a Pakistan International Airlines Airbus A300 crashed into a hillside upon approach to Kathmandu, killing all 167 people on board. Meanwhile, the Department of Labor and Employment will offer over 28,000 jobs starting December 1st. The DOLE will hold a job fair in 21 sites across 15 regions nationwide as part of its 90th anniversary celebration. The number of vacancies may increase in the succeeding days. Among the top industries are the business process outsourcing, manufacturing, retail and sales, construction, and hospitality. The top vacancies, meanwhile, are for customer service representatives, production workers, operators, cashiers, baggers, laborers, carpenters, painters, casino dealers, and service crew. The agency advises job seekers to bring requirements such as their resume, certificate of employment for those formerly employed, diploma, transcript of records, and training certificates. This is William Theo. Stay informed, be aware, get ahead, and get the news right here.